Are you struggling to write your essay to the point of giving up?
Oh my gosh,
I
yes.
used to be just like you until I learned 4 crucial writing skills that enabled me to be successful in any writing situation I face. And you're in luck. Today I will be sharing them with you. After all, sharing is caring. Alright, take out something to write with. You do not want to forget a single detail. So let's begin with the first skill. To be aware of one's background experience, correlating with writing whether they be positive or negative memories. These memories will dictate how one will be writing in the future. If the memories remembered are more negative than positive, it can hinder the writer's ability to begin writing. But that is where the second skill comes into play. Learning to use the second skill, which is the writing process, can help cancel out the roadblocks to success. You might be wondering what exactly that is. The writing process is the method in which you choose to begin writing. You can begin with just writing and writing and writing, without a care for grammar or organization. The only requirement is that you get all your ideas on paper. This step helps you decide what direction to take your writing in. There is a plethora of methods to choose from, such as rehearsing, which is thinking about the writing process, writing prompt, while doing mundane activities. Another strategy is taking it one section at a time, starting with making your blank page the format required, whether that be MLA, APA, etc. Then starting with the introduction, then body paragraph, and so on. However, the main writing strategy is to just simply write now. Nothing will get the paper done faster than that. Okay, now for the third skill. Are you ready? Alright, the third skill is rituals. Rituals are an additional tool that helps the writer begin writing. Rituals can be as simple or complex. A ritual can be as simple as using a favorite pen, a specific time of day when alertness is at its peak, listening to music, being surrounded by snacks, and taking a 10-minute break every 30 minutes of productivity. Setting up a reward system like this can help motivate the writer to write. Just like writing strategies, there is also a million rituals one can choose from. The important part is that they help you.
Now I understand why I have always had a hard time beginning to write, and why when I always wait till last minute, I end up turning in bad quality writing. Also explains why I feel inadequate in my writing skills. I do not have any good rituals, but now that I have good examples of rituals to follow in my writing, my life will be less stressful due to the fact assignments will be done before the deadline.
Alright, we have finally arrived to the last writing skill you will need to be successful in any writing situation you can face in school or in life. The skill you need to take into account is audience. By knowing who your audience is, one can determine the amount of professionalism needed in order to effectively communicate one message across. Imagine talking to your parents the same way you talk to your friends. If you somehow manage not to get grounded by the words you just used to address them, you have most likely have confused your parents. However, if you address them in a language they understand, the communication will flow better. The same applies to writing. If you write with your audience in mind, the message will be communicated effectively. In writing, your audience can be your teacher. In life, it could be your boss. Every time you encounter an individual, the way you communicate is set by how familiar one is with said individual or subject. If thought about it in this manner, audience will be easier to keep in mind while writing in any situation one might face. So now that you have these 4 writing skills, you can find yourself successful in any writing situation, which is background, writing process, rituals, and audience. With these 4 skills, you will find yourself successful, just like me, in school or everyday life. Now, aren't you glad you didn't press skip?